how good this team is, and we had to play some really good basketball in order to win. And we was able to win one possession more than they were tonight and come away with the win.
Should also be pointed out that the Lakers started the season 10-0 on the road. That's the most wins in a row to start the season on the road for any Lakers team. Now 11-2. It's 13 road games to start this year. But Sam, Anthony Davis, 27 points, 14 rebounds, just incredible on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Chris, when you watch him, he is a nightmare matchup because he's too big and too quick for little guys, and he's too fast for the big guys. Look at AD right here. He's getting shot ready because he understands. Look at the defense. They have all have a foot in the paint. LeBron James, quick passes in the stroke for an easy three for Anthony Davis being shot ready. Here he is right here in the pick and roll situation. The ball gets back to him. He takes it to the paint, one hard dribble. Look at 5 Boston Celtics defenders with that 7-foot shooting a fadeaway turnaround jump shot. No one can contest it. And this is where he is lethal. When he get in the post, poor Jaylen Brown, who is an excellent defender, there is no defense when you're trying to guard Anthony Davis shooting a fadeaway jump shot. Again, here's Anthony Davis. And again, this is his versatility. You saw him take Jaylen Brown in the post, and now you have Daniel Theis outside. He's playing with him, dancing with him, and then pulls up from 18 feet in his face. So when you look at Anthony Davis, he's a nightmare. He's too big for small forwards. He's too quick for power forwards and centers. So he's just a nightmare matchup for any team, especially this small Boston Celtics team.
What did you think of LeBron saying, yeah, we didn't want to lose any games on the road? I mean, I know that's not feasible for a team all year, but I guess when you start the season 10-0 on the road, you think, yeah, we're not going to lose it.
Well, Chris, that's your thought process. But if you go back in that Philadelphia game, the Lakers didn't start playing until the last 3 minutes of that game. They kind of squandered it away. And then Detroit just jumped on it early, didn't let them up. And so it meant something for the Lakers to come out tonight. You knew there was talk about AD resting, LeBron resting. But I knew in my heart, playing the Boston Celtics, remember, Chris, I grew up in the era where the Lakers and Celtics was must-see TV. There is no way LeBron and AD were going to miss this game playing in the Boston Garden.
Well, we got the stars, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, LeBron James, Anthony Davis did not disappoint. 2 of the top 5 scorers in the league, Zach LaVine, Damian Lillard, did not disappoint either. Blazers start off hot, going 18-4 run in the second quarter, had a 19-point lead in the third. Logo Lillard, what did he do?
He shot that from the Motor Center there in Chicago.
Portland up big, but Larry Markkinen so salty.
Yeah.
31 points. He's averaging 18 points per game. Zach LaVine late in the fourth knocks down a 3, big shot. 26 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Looks like it's over, but this show's called Game Time. This becomes Dame time.
Fourth quarter, 11 seconds. You leave it. Great follow through. Understanding time and situation.
How he got another chance to get that shot off late. Jump ball. Good defense there by Portland. Here it is. Dame time pulls out 4 fours and goes for the win on the road.
Yes, believable, Chris. Normally we say unbelievable. No, it's game time. It's Dame time. You get the loose ball. Excellent defense by Larry Markkinen. Good contest. But what do we say, Chris? Better. Oh, splash. Leave it. Shoot. It's paradise. I see you, Dame.
Lillard, 8 points in a row down the stretch. 6 points in the last 11 seconds. That game-winning 3. Portland gets the win, 123-122, 44 points, the high on the night. Here is Damian Lillard.
In these situations, I usually look up at the clock and I get real ambitious. You know, I look and I see, you know, how can I get us out of this situation, or how can I help our team come out of this situation? And a lot of times it doesn't work out, but today it just happened to work out.
The first time, you know, I was shocked when I got here first as a rookie, seeing it from day one, whether it was in practice, ending games. But now at this point, it's just like, this is what he does. Nobody is surprised in a sense, you know. He made big-time shots. He's done this time after time after time. So at this point, it's just, I knew it was going in when he shot it.
Well, you heard Gary Trent say he's done it time after time after time. But how did the ball end up in his hands?
Well, one of those situations where you try to, you know, box out your man on the line. But when Zach LaVine goes in for the jump ball, we always say, Zach LaVine should probably get it. Even Dame said it, one of the most athletic guys in the game. But the ball gets loose, falls in Dame's hands. I say it again, people at home, great contest. But look at the concentration, look at the focus by Dame. Of course, you shoot the ball with confidence. Just like Gary Trent Jr. said, Dame's been doing this now his whole career. So you shouldn't be surprised. We're not saying unbelievable, Chris. We're saying it's believable now. Somehow you have to not let the ball get in his hands because he lives for moments like this. That's why it's Dame time.
35th time he scored 40 or more points in a game. That's double anyone else in Blazers history. What does that tell you about what he's been doing in Portland his entire career?
Well, he's been bringing his hard hat every night. Coming out of Weber State Small School, a lot of people didn't know who he was. Now he's reminding people, I'm that guy that wants to stay in Portland. I don't want to leave and go somewhere else. I want people to come play with me, so I love that about him. Now it's about Dame. Take your game to another level. People say, what do you mean by that, 3D? You're a great leader, you're a great shot maker, and now you're playing through all these injuries and trying to keep this team afloat. Dame, I heard you. Yes, you will be an all-star, and yes, you're making a point to be a starter this year. Keep letting it fly, keep doing what you do. I love it. Oakland's on your back.
Damian Lillard did not disappoint. So the first two games that we just showed you highlights of the
Step back three on the way. Oh!
Came down the stretch, made the right decision.
Every clutch play from every NBA game with whip-around coverage on NBA Crunch Time. Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV.
Well, two teams struggling recently, the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. Dallas just 3-7 since Kristaps Porzingis' return, and the Suns looking to get a win too. 7 losses in their last 11, but DeAndre Ayton down for the cause for the win, and Luka Doncic, 3D. I mean, he's been playing incredible, still averaging 27, 9, and 9 despite the losing.
Yeah, he's been playing solid basketball. The numbers speak for itself. He talked about Porzingis being back, trying to find his rhythm and team chemistry.
Speaking of which, Chris Paul finding some space, handing out some eye candy. And then on the other end, Josh Richardson, no. But Willie Cauley-Stein is there, so we're tied at 55 at the half. Second half, Luka going crazy. 18 points in the third quarter. He said, it feels like that we don't care, but clearly Luka cares.
Well, you're in Luka attack mode. On the block, nature, you need some help, ask for it, it's okay. You talked about getting into his groove. Avoids the pick, use that big body to create space to get into the paint.
29 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists for Luka. Suns, though, go on a 15-2 run. That's how they respond, and you see everyone getting involved. Chris Paul making sure of that.
Yes, Chris Paul, one of the best in the business, knowing time and situation, getting the ball to the right people and the right people. That's Luka to Willie.
14 points, 9 rebounds, 4 blocks for Trill. But on the other end, Suns pulling away. You see the score, 98-96. Chris Paul, mid-range jumper. Then CP3 to Ayton. Big game, 18 points, 17 rebounds. CP3, 29 points, 12 assists. What does Charles call Chris Paul?
The best leader in the business.
Well, he led them to a win. Suns now 10-8 on the season despite their recent struggles. They started out 4-1, also playing their 4th game without Devin Booker. You can see these two teams go at it again on center court Monday night. CarMax pregame show starts at 8. Maybe, just maybe, Suns will get their leading scorer back, Devin Booker, by then. Milwaukee Bucks, Charlotte Hornets. Hornets leading the NBA in assists per game.
Hello,
Melo to Miles, ball to Bridges.
Goodness.
Just so vicious.
Set a good screen. You don't communicate properly. Oh, hello, Rim. How are you?
That's the good, that's the beautiful, this the bad and the ugly. Terry Rozier, you see him on your screen.
Yeah, this
right ankle injury.
Yeah, this angle right there, give a little better picture so people can see it. Just running down the court, unfortunately, but hopefully he's not out too long.
You know, whenever we have something good, there's a stat for that. Gordon Hayward had 27 points coming into this one. Charlotte 5-2, and he scores 26 or more. But Giannis had something to say about it. Monster game for him. 34 points, 18 rebounds, 9 assists. But here we have a Diesel Dunks nominee.
Oh, you've been Zellered. There's a Z on you, Greek freak. I'm sorry you're Defensive Player of the Year, back-to-back MVP.
LaMelo Ball had a season high, which means that's a career high for the third overall pick. 27 points, 9 assists, 4 steals. Up that count on that Gordon Hayward number. 6-2 now when he scores 26 or more. Rockets and Pelicans. Zion Williamson made NBA history. Highest field goal percentage through his first 40 games. 58% from the field. High percentage here, 3D.
Yeah, when you're getting alley-oop dunks and 1-2 dribble in the paint moves, yes, you're going to shoot 58%.
We saw Zion take off, but how about the Rockets blasting off from outside? 48 points in the second quarter. That's the most that the Pelicans have ever given up in one quarter.